Okay. If you don't know me, my name is Jasmine, and I'm from Beaufort, South Carolina. And I recently got introduced to this opportunity a few months ago from my uncle. And it's really opened my eyes to what the possibilities really are when people say that they want generational wealth. Back in 2018, I just was going through it, paycheck to paycheck. I had a whole lot of credit card debt, about $30,000 worth of credit card debt spread over 9 cards. And it just came to a point where it was just paying more than my rent on the credit cards and, just robbing Peter to pay Paul. So um, it was also when I found out that I was pregnant in 2018 that I was like, okay, enough is enough. Like, there's no way you're going to bring a child into this world with all this chaos and financial mayhem you have going on. So that's when I decided to, learn more about financial literacy since it wasn't taught in my household. So I put it in my own hands and learned more about it. I started listening to podcasts and things that have helped me educate myself. And I came across trading last year, 2020. And that's when I really started to see the power of investing. And I was able to pay off over $10,000 worth of that $30,000 credit card debt that I had. So that really opened my eyes. Plus, 2020 was, a beast. A lot of people lost their jobs, people lost their lives. It was just crazy. And for me to be able to make that money to pay off my debt during the pandemic really changed my life. And I realized that just one stream of income is never going to be enough. So I came into this opportunity, and it automatically clicked to me as an opportunity because I traded before. So I was like, okay, well, let me try this out. And in the beginning, I didn't take it seriously. And it's just a shame because we have amazing mentorships. We have a great community. We have people who really care about you doing this. They're selfless leaders. And the person that I'm about to introduce you to is my mentor, who I really hold dear and near to my heart because she's so selfless and she's always making sure that her team is winning and eating and making money. And she's always in her bag. So she's a role model of somebody that I look up to. Plus, she's killing it. I'm not even gonna, tell her story or anything like that. I'm gonna let her talk and step out of the way of greatness. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you guys to my mentor, Ashia Shnae. Ashia, are you on the line?
Let me unmute myself. I am. Thank you so much for the introduction. Let me go ahead and or can you go ahead and spotlight my video?
Yes.
Oh, my screen is kind of a little blurry. Sorry, y'all. Okay,
Ooh.
sorry. I think it's because the sun is behind me. But my name is Ashia Shnae. I'm actually 30 years old now. I got started trading 2 years ago. I'll be real quick. I won't take up too much of your time, 15, 20 minutes. But when I got started trading, I actually had a 6-figure job. I worked for Quicken Loans. I don't know if you guys know what Quicken Loans is, but we deal with mortgages. And I had made good money. So it wasn't like I needed additional income. The reason why I got started was because I was going crazy for my job, working 12 hours a day, like really just going crazy in the market. At the time, interest rates were high. Well, not high, but they were kind of high. So a lot of people were consolidating their debt into their mortgages. So it was a really, really busy time in the market before the market actually crashed. So I was just like going crazy, flying with my company. I was the top banker in my region. I was one of 2 selected to be a brand ambassador for the company out of 32,000 bankers. So when it came time for me to be eligible for my promotion, I knew I had it in a bag. And actually, that's what I thought, but I was 100% wrong because when it was time for me to be eligible for my promotion, they denied me the promotion. And it really was probably the best and the worst thing that could happen because for me, I kind of like, I was a little bit depressed because I was just like, how do you go so hard? You work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week and still get told no. But it was a blessing in disguise because what it got me in was really into my bag. So I stopped Steven Cylinder down. He's actually a 7-figure educator and professional trader. I stocked him down and was like, please mentor me, and then finally he decided to mentor me in November of 2019. That was 11 months into my trading journey. Partnered with him January the 17th of 2020, just right before the pandemic hit. I actually retired myself at the age of 29 from corporate America. And now I've been trading full time into the market. And it's literally been phenomenal because like, one, I never really thought that like I was ever going to be like a business owner or anything like that. But with the foreign exchange market, I was actually able to start my own business, Batty in her bag. And it started by literally like just me like, okay, y'all got some shirts, like let's just get in our bag, and or some jackets, and they sold out like literally within 24 hours. So then I did it again and they sold out within 24 hours. So then I just opened up my own Shopify store. I just trademarked my business, and it's just like literally like just going like crazy, you know? So was Forex my dream? No. Was it my passion? No. But has it been able to fund my passions? Absolutely. And now I'm like literally like loving it. We're just trading foreign currency from our phone. So literally this morning we had a session. Right now I'm currently in some trades. As you can see, I'm currently up $157 on some trades while I'm just sitting here talking to y'all on this call, like making money while literally chilling in my home, relaxing. And it's been amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Oh wait, gotta give me permission. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with y'all because I want to show y'all what we've been doing in the community. Literally, this was me today. I took 4 trades. Guys, 2 of the trades was I made $624 just with 2 of the trades. Not to mention the trades that we did from our morning session. We trade live with our educator. Not to mention the other 2 trades where I made $480. Literally, I've made over $1,200 already just this morning alone. And it's only 1 o'clock. Okay, that's the beauty of this skill set, guys. But it's not just myself. You have Brian who made $238. You have Natasha here who's up $504. You have Javon here who's up $234. Notice this says in a day, guys, in a day. What he did here was took, I know it's like 2 cents, but that's 20 cents and turned it into $47. And what I want you guys to know, and we have new people coming in all the time. You have Sheldon here who made $32. Notice that it's different names that you see every single time. You're seeing different names. Myself last night went crazy. As you can see, 6 trades, $1,000, 3 trades, $500. Like when I say this turned me into a 6-figure trader in the market, it literally turned me into a 6-figure trader, literally in the midst of a global pandemic, which I'll actually show you. But in the midst of a global pandemic last summer, so between June and July, August, September, between June and September, I made over $30,000 trading in the market. And I'll show you this screenshot of my account because, you know, we don't believe in, you know, capping around here. We tell us the truth. So this was, oh, I'm not sharing my screen. This was this summer, or last summer, I should say. And when 40 million people were applying for unemployment for the very first time, I was able to literally in June bring in $16,000, in July bring in $6,000, in August bring in $5,000, September bring in $8,000. And the crazy part about it is that I've only gotten better. Literally only gotten better. I got an alert today on my phone from my email, which I'll actually pull up and show you. But I got this alert from my phone today. And I've been currently using my Forex money to, which you guys don't know, I last year in April, actually it started in December, if I'm being honest. I started getting sick. My feet went numb in February. And then in April, I woke up and I couldn't move my body from my waist down. So I had to move back with my parents because they had to help me. I've been doing treatments every 3 weeks. So, you know, last summer, I pretty much traded a lot from the hospital because I was in the hospital the majority of the summer, every 3 weeks to get my treatment. Now I actually have treatment tomorrow. I'm doing in-home therapy, but I'm getting better. But since then, I've been paying off not only medical debt, but also student loan debt. And as you can see, I've been able to pay off. I went to Howard University with my degree in chemistry. I paid off 30% of my student loan, and I'm over $130,000 in debt with student loans. So I got that alert this morning, and that just made me feel really, really good because I don't know about y'all, but in my mind, I was like, Sally Mae ain't never get her money back. Okay. But here it is. I was presented with an opportunity to be able to do that. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're able to make money in minutes. So let me go ahead and share with you guys this video here so you can see it for yourself. So let me press play.
Hey guys, it's Ashia Shnae, and I actually want to show you guys how to trade high frequency forex. With high frequency forex, there's only two possible outcomes: either pricing to close above your entry for a call or a buy, or below your entry for a sell or a put. As you can see, you see a red line on the screen because I'm expecting for price to close below this entry. So as long as price stays below that red line within a given time frame, I'm going to profit from this trade. I've literally been able to retire myself at the age of 29 simply from trading high frequency forex. As you can see, price is still staying below the entry, and I've just profited $92.50 in less than 60 seconds.
That's the beauty and the power of this skill set, guys. You're going to be able to make money in minutes. So when I found that out, I was like, who cares about this raise they didn't give me? Forget y'all. It's deuces and hollers. And I left my job, guys. And then we have people like Rio, who's actually an entrepreneur, and he got partnered with this opportunity through his wife, okay, Charmin, who's a phenomenal educator who you'll also get direct access to. And in a 4-month period, because he actually got started in June of last year, guys, in October of last year, what he was able to do was crazy, like literally just phenomenally crazy. In a single day, he made $29,000. That's more than most people's average yearly salary. And he did that in literally a single day, made $29,000. And that wasn't even his biggest day in the market, which is the craziest part. Okay. His biggest day in the market, I remember he made $80,000. So best believe this skill set is changing lives, it's retiring families. And it's just doing literally everything that we've always imagined to be able to do, except this is the vehicle that we're using to get it done. So you'll be able to partner with us. I know a lot of you are thinking, well, how do I know? Yeah, you can just buy and sell, but how do I know when I'm supposed to buy and sell? You actually partner with this educational platform called I Am Mastery Academy, where we are actually able to trade live with various educators. Millie Mill's session just ended. Matthew's session was last night. We love trading on Sundays with Kim. Nez's session was last night. And guys, you're able to make money in minutes with these educators. And they're going to literally tell you, I just click on any video here. They'll literally tell you, hey, buy here, hey, sell here, hey, do this, do that. So never feel like, you're like, these are trades that he placed. These are some of the trades that he placed here. Yes, some trades you're going to win, some trades you're going to lose. But if you zoom into these numbers, each trade, granted, yes, he's a 7-figure trader, but he had to start somewhere. In fact, Matthew Thayer actually funded his account with $500. Now he's a number 2 educator on the platform. That account is now 15 months later at $12.1 million. Okay, $12.1 million. And this man is 24 years old. Come on now, you can't tell me this is life changing. Literally 81,000, 81,000, 81, 50,000, 81,000, 81,000. I mean, he's making people's yearly salaries in seconds. Multiple people's yearly salaries in seconds. Literally, we do this in minutes. So you'll get to partner directly with him as well. And that's what I love the most about this platform, because when I was an investment banker for JP Morgan for 4 years, people would call in and say, hey, what should I invest in? And I'm gonna be real, I'll be like, oh yeah, this is gonna do good. And like, I read my research on this is gonna do good. But at the time, I didn't have the funds to be able to invest with what I was telling people to invest in. But here it is, you can actually take 10 cents, as you guys seen, turn it into $100, take, dollars, make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, that's what you're able to do here in the market. And it's not just someone telling you to do it. They're literally taking the trades with you while you're taking the trades. And that to me, there's just like no better trust in that. And you don't have to start with a lot. In fact, how Matthew Thayer was able to grow his account was we actually have a compound plan. So we're going to get you started within your first 48 to make sure that you're profitable within your first 48 hours. Literally, we have a training tonight with Rio, the guy who I just showed you who made the $29,000 in a day. We have a training tonight at 7 p.m. with him, which is going to be phenomenal, where he's going to teach you how to get paid here in the market. But if you were to put $100 into your savings account, $100, and the average savings account isn't even 0.05%, but we're just going to be gracious and say it is. In the next 6 months, if you don't withdraw any of that money, because I'm sure a lot of you have dreams of purchasing homes this year, paying off student loans this year, paying off cars, purchasing cars. If you don't withdraw any of that, in 6 months, you're going to have $109 into your account. Okay, that's barely enough for you to get a lobster and steak dinner. Okay, but here in the foreign exchange market, we're growing our account anywhere between actually, we're growing our accounts anywhere between 3 and 20%. But what I want to show y'all is DZ, actually, they're in college. Him and his girl are in college, and what they were able to do, literally, this is since June, as you can see, July of 2020, between July of 2020 and March of 2021, that's not even a full year. They were able to grow their account by over 467%. 467%. That's crazy to me. Okay. And they're growing their account by 0.75% a day. Oops, where is my other screen? Okay, so let's just sit here and say that we were super conservative and we decided to grow our account by 0.75% a day in the next 7 months, or in the next 6 months, with a balance of just $100. You're going to have $382 in the next literally 6 months. But here in the foreign exchange market, we have been literally growing our account with high frequency forex, which is what I was just showing you, by anywhere between 3% and 20% a day. If you were just to grow your account by 3% a day, you know what you'll have in the next 6 months? $20,000. This is what's going to take you to 6 figures. You know what you'll have by the end of the year? Definitely taking you to 6 figures, okay? And I'm not even going to sit here and say I'm going to be making $4 million by the end of the year. But what I do know is that I am going to touch $500,000 this year. What I do know is that this is going to retire my parents. What I do know is that my niece and nephew aren't going to have to decide whether they even want to go to college or not, because they're already learning this skill set. So what does it actually take to get started with our community? Actually, it's usually $234.95 to get started, but we have a special right now going on where you're literally able to partner with us for $199, and then we're going to be cash upping you back $30, basically making it $169 for you to go ahead and get started with the community, guys. $169. 3 figures. And when I first seen it, I was like, well, I don't even want to pay nothing to learn. But I thought about it, like, I paid over hundreds of $1,000s worth of debt, went to college, got into all this debt just to come out and try to figure out a way to pay off the debt that I got in college, not even using the degree that I literally went to college for. And here it was, I'm arguing about a 3-figure number. And my mentor was like, are you going to allow 3 figures to stop you from making 6? And I was like, you know what? You're 100% right. You are actually 100% right. So got plugged in. And it's literally changed my life, as you already been able to see. I spent February, the whole month in Miami. I'm going back in April to spend it in Miami again. Clearly, I'm considering moving to Miami, but I tell people I don't take vacations anymore. I'm taking paycations, because when I come back, I'm coming back with more money than I started, because I'm always on my phone, always trading, always training, and letting people know. But that's the beauty of it. The more and more people you allow to let know about this, not only are you making money from the market that you just seen me be able to do, but just from sharing this with people within my community, sharing it with my friends, my family. Look what the company actually did for me in the last 6 months. They paid me $31,000 in the last 6 months. My first job out of college only paid me $30,000. So literally from sharing and putting other people in a position to win, do you know how many times my job would say, oh, if you refer someone to the company, we'll give you a $400 referral credit. I've never seen them $400 referral credits come up on my freaking paycheck. Okay. They will always say that, oh, refer someone, blah, blah, blah. Never got it. And then I thought about it. And I'm just sitting here like, why wouldn't I share this with anybody? My job recruited me. I never applied to my job. In fact, when my job called me, they had found me on LinkedIn. I thought that it was a company for medical device sales because I always wanted to be in the field, in my car, driving. I love talking to people. So when they called me, they was like, oh yeah, we just want to know, like, what are you looking for? And I'm just like, oh my God, like, I just love medical device sales. I went to school with my degree in chemistry, actually was accepted to Meharry Medical School, but I decided not to go. But I really love the medical field. And I gave them this whole spiel. And I thought I was doing a medical sales interview for Quicken Loans. And he said, oh, that is so amazing. Like, wow, you really just sold yourself. But I actually work for Quicken Loans. And I was like, oh, I actually don't need no quick loan. Like, I don't need to buy here, pay here. I know the interest rates be high. And I legit thought that Quicken Loans was those little buy here, pay here places where they give you like advances on your check. And they were like, no, we do mortgages, like research us, blah, blah. And this man literally recruited me. And he was just like, and how he got me was he said, my little sister went to Hampton. I'm like, oh, I went to Howard. Like, we the real HBCU. And we just connected. And then I ended up applying, obviously he did the background check and I ended up getting a job. And it was a great job. But I thought about it like he recruited me. Literally, he was like, this is going to be a good fit for you. This is going to make you 6 figures. This is what you should be doing. I know you went to medical device sales, but this is better. And I was sold. And I'm just thinking, like, first of all, he sold me to some shit that really wasn't it. He didn't tell me I was going to take away my life by actually joining the company. I literally was working 12 days a week. 12 hours a day. And I even had to come in on Sundays because if you know anything about sales, it's a cutthroat environment. And so I've gotten into it with multiple different employees at my job because they would try to steal my loans on Sundays when I would be at church. Okay. Talk about the devil. So long story short, just from sharing this with people, the company in the last 12 months has paid me $56,000. And I've been able to take that money, not only put it back into my house, help my mom do renovations while I'm here, before I'm actually fully healed. Okay. But I've also been able to put that into the market. So now I'm not even trading with my money. I'm trading with the company's money, which allows me to really trade however heck I want to trade, because it's not my money that I'm risking anyway. But that's how you have to think of it. So this compensation plan actually goes all the way up to Chairman 750. There's actually a 24-year-old, and you can follow him on Instagram. Name is Bryce Thompson, and he's actually a Chairman 750. He went to Morehouse, literally dropped out of college with his degree. Well, he didn't get the degree in engineering, but he was a senior. And now he's making $750,000 a month at the age of 24 years old. Okay. Talk about some life-changing income. Got all his Kappa brothers onto this platform, and now they all sharing it and showing it, not only with their girlfriends, but with everyone. So definitely keep an open mind because it's another side to the business that you can definitely take advantage of. Once you get 3 people, you actually make $150 a month. That's enough to cover your Verizon cell phone bill. Actually, Jasmine is a platinum 150. I'm actually a platinum 5,000 in the company, soon to be a chairman in the company. And that's where I'll cross into 6 figures just from trading alone just from building alone in addition to my trading. So that's my spiel, guys. Definitely connect with Jazz so she can get you plugged into our community. We love to say plugged in, people get paid. Like, don't miss out on the opportunity to really change your life. A lot of people say, oh, I missed out on Bitcoin. Should I get into Bitcoin? Blah, blah, blah. But when people were telling you about Bitcoin years ago, you didn't believe it was real. You didn't believe in, online cryptocurrency and things like that. But now that it's a wave, you want to catch on it, but it's a little bit too late to do that. So don't be that person that's like, dang, I should have did this. Don't be that shoulda, coulda, woulda person. You know what I'm saying? Like, really open up your mind to really change your life, because what we doing every single day, like Stanya, she literally just said bon voyage to nursing, okay? And her Instagram name is literally bon voyage nursing because she left the nursing industry simply to trade full time. And I just love it. I love that everyone's winning. You're going to get access to signals where we're going to call out trades that you'll be able to copy and paste into your phone and make money literally from your phone. Don't know why this isn't one hello for me, but you'll be able to make money from your phone. just from copying and pasting trades. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Does anyone have any questions that they want to ask, or any confusion or clarity that they may need on something? I really want to ask or answer any questions while you guys are here on the line. I don't bite, so feel free to unmute yourselves and talk. And if no questions, then I love to tell people, like, I'm gonna see y'all at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Okay. But you definitely will never look down. Oh, she's at work. Oh, okay, we understand. But definitely connect with Jasmine. See, she at work and can't listen. You don't want to be in a position where you can't even, interact because you're at work. I remember that, not being able to be on my phone while I was at work, not being able to do X, Y, and Z, because I dealt with people's personal information, like their social security numbers. I'm so happy I have my freedom now. I'm not downing a job by any means necessary, but what I am saying is that this gave me the freedom that I was always seeking. It really wasn't the 6 figures that I was seeking. That was just the byproduct of the work that I put in, but it was the freedom that I wanted. So, like I was saying, I will see y'all at the top because the bottom is way too crowded, but we will definitely never look down unless it's to bring you up. So, have a great day, everyone.